Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to XFW. This is Saturday Night Showdown. Sayaga 2, thank you for becoming a fan and following us here at XFW as we kick off our program with Women's Division Tag Team Wrestling. And here comes Bryce Watts.
From Queens, New York, Bryce Watts.
Watts, a former women's champion, now jumping in to the tag team division. Cornelius Hubbard, thank you for liking the stream. But coming down in her makeshift tank. Watts looking for another title opportunity here in XFW. And now hoping she can get it through tag team division. Some days I still wonder, is this safe to have out in ringside? This tank apparatus. Thank you, Michael Webster, for liking the stream. And welcome everyone to XFW. Thank you for the likes, the shares already. Those folks that have quickly become new fans of XFW. Tonight, folks, we've got a hell of a main event lined up for you, so stay tuned for that. We'll talk about that after this matchup as we wait for Bryce Watts' tag team partner. And here comes Victoria Chase.
From Los Angeles, California, Victoria Chase.
Alyssa Burdick over on YouTube, thank you for joining us. Derek Smith, I'm sorry you're not getting the notifications on Facebook. Heard some folks say that before, but thank you for joining us here tonight. Victoria Chase teaming up tonight with Bryce Watts, and they're going to go up against the XFW Women's Tag Team Champions, the Goddesses, tonight on Saturday Showdown in our opening contest. And here come the Goddesses.
The Extreme Women's World Tag Team Champions.
Alexia Fonseca. Alyssa Marie Burdick said she's banned on Facebook. I know all about the ban game. As far as Facebook goes, Derek Smith saying his notification worked last night. Could be just a Facebook glitch. But right now the Goddess is in the ring, the XFW Women's Tag Team title holders. Sonia Rossi, Alexia Fonseca set an open challenge at XFW Stormfront 8 days from tonight. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we're off. XFW Saturday Showdown underway. Sonia Rossi, Bryce Watts going to start things off. Collarbone tie up. Watts picking her up into a suplex. Watts in there with the very vicious Sonia Rossi. Rossi turning the tables there, DDT. Ooh, hard impact. You see Bryce Watts slowly crashing down to the canvas, and now Rossi up and over the second DDT. Watts might be out. Shot to the midsection now. Watts in the corner. Rossi and Fonseca have been nigh unbeatable in tag team competition these past several months. They've been women's tag team champions. Oh, flying elbow now by Rossi, finds its mark. Fonseca now makes the tag. Watts laid out now, right in the center of the ring. Up, and Fisherman's Buster, and Fonseca holds on to the combination. Leg is hooked, 2. Whoa, almost a 3 count already early on in this matchup. Fonseca now on the assault. elbow tie up, winds her back. We thought she was going for a neck breaker, which is a clubbing shot to Bryce Watts, who's been cut off from her partner, Victoria Chase, and there's a big boot right to the throat. Chase fires back at Fonseca with a shot. Well, look at this, going up high, but missing. Victoria Chase getting a little overzealous there and coming in at a shot at Fonseca, and then she gets level with a clothesline. Watts and Chase just out of their element as far as tag team division goes. Rossi and Fonseca are veterans in this format. Double team action here coming up. Drop toe hold for one half. The tag team chance and elbow delivered by Sonia Rossi. Chase on the outside now after that shot by Fonseca. Double underhook, up and over. Suplex bridging combination here. Bob Harris trying to get in position. But Victoria Chase, we get all four ladies now inside the ring. This is quickly escalating out of control. Sonia Rossi now electric chair drop on Victoria Chase. Chase rolling out of the ring now after the brutality. The women's tag champs are just on par tonight. Watts and Chase have had very little offense in this matchup. Right through now, German suplex. Beautifully executed by Rossi. Almost 2.9. Wow, that was close. That was close. Fonseca and Chase still going at it on the outside as Rossi just picks apart Bryce Watts in the ring. Draw kick now by Rossi, charging in, clubbing double axe and a miss. Bryce Watts dodging out of the way. Watts going up top, coming over but missing the elbow. The fires back on the right hand, and now a jab. Watts now going to send her up and over. Watts finally getting in on the offense here. Victoria Chase fighting getting back to her corner. Calvin D. Harmon, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Oh, here comes Rossi again. Fonseca coming in. Fonseca now with Chase and drops her again off the apron. Rossi now rolling through. Elbow shots right to the eye socket. Calvin, thank you for sharing as well. Murphy up to a 4 count. Oh! Watts sent into the steel steps at ringside. Now Victoria Chase being grabbed and dumped on the back of her head by Rossi. Both these challengers laid out by the goddesses who are just dominating this matchup. Up to a 7 count. Watts has to get back inside the ring. Here she comes back inside and gets clobbered again. Oh! Right hand delivered. Rossi now. Watts now collecting with roundhouse kicks to the thigh. And now a quick jab. Again, Watts and Chase. Oh, big slam. Trying to get back this matchup tag. In comes Victoria Chase. I think that's the first time in this matchup she's been legal. Going for a springboard. Nobody home. Rossi dodging out of the way. Seeing it coming. Now for the overhead wrist lock, stretching on the arm. Rossi going to wear down Chase. Chase going to fight back now, try to break the hold. Shakes it off, goes to the roundhouse kick again, and a code breaker. 2 knees to the jaw of Sonia Rossi. Nice scissors takedown now. Rossi on the receiving end. We've got a cover here by Chase. But a kick out by Rossi, barely a 1 count. Up to the top again goes Victoria. What she got planned here? High flying mileage, but the knees come up. Rossi had it well scouted. And Chase now sending the home territory for the goddesses. Tag again. In comes Alexia Fonseca. Fonseca going up. Rossi gonna launch her through the air. Good Lord, she's soared at least 8 feet into the ring. We got a cover here. 2. Almost a 3 count again from the goddesses. Chase now trying to get back to her corner. But Fonseca cutting her off. Wrap around the waist now by Fonseca. Or to Fonseca. What is this? Wraps it up. Goes for a bulldog. Fonseca dumps her right in the tailbone. And a roundhouse kick. Roundhouse kick. Oh, and a shot to the midsection for Bryce Watts just for being there. Fonseca's got her up. And drives her down. Face first. Goes Victoria Chase. We've got a cover here. And the Goddesses. Bryce Watts not happy about that decision, but the Goddesses were just on par tonight, dominating this matchup from start to finish. Flashes of hope for Chase and Watts, but again, not having the experience level that the Goddesses have really showed and came into play tonight as Rossi and Fonseca continue to dominate. Look at the height and the distance. Rossi throws Fonseca with that maneuver. And right there, that roundhouse kick followed by this maneuver right here, reverse Michinoku driver. The Goddesses victorious tonight on Showdown. What a matchup between those four women, but again, the Goddesses have never looked better. These past 5 months as women's tag team champions has been outstanding for the Goddesses. They've been the top of their game, and few people have been able to come close, other women's tags, to take them down. And again, there's no number one championship division team to face the Goddesses. So they've laid out an open challenge at XFW Stormfront on February 19th, a Sunday night. So make sure, folks, you punch your calendar to make sure you don't miss that coming up for XFW. And the Goddesses are waiting for anyone to sign that contract to take them on. We'll have to wait to see who it is that challenges the Goddesses at XFW Stormfront. Now, folks, when we're talking about Stormfront, we know a number of title matches will take place at Stormfront. And tonight in our main event, we will name new number one contenders to challenge the XFW Tag Team Champions, the White Dragons, as well as a fatal or an 8-man tornado tag elimination match tonight in our main event. 4 top-tier teams going at it. 1 team will survive and challenge the Dragons at Stormfront. But right now, we're heading down to ringside as Devin Todd continues his unfounded rivalry with the Maniacal Glee as these two collide tonight on Showdown. J.R. Richards says, give Blaze a title shot. Ryan Blaze, who has been running amok lately on XFW, very well near the top, but lost. Maybe got put to the forefront last night inadvertently by Big Dog Mark Johnson in a disqualification match. But right now, relative newcomer Devin Todd has been trying to make a name for himself at the hands of the Maniacal Glee, coming down to ringside. This young man had a couple impressive matches here in XFW. 3 back-to-back wins. But then came across the Maniacal Glee, and something just seemed to snap when Glee handed this guy his ass. And has been focused on the Maniacal one ever since, costing Glee a number of matches, interfering several times. And now again asking for a rematch with the Maniacal Glee. And something few people ask for is a rematch with this psychopathic son of a bitch right here, the Maniacal Glee. The Maniacal Glee making his way out. And folks, this is the caveat with Glee. You don't know which version you're going to get. You have no idea what's going on. Whether you get the playful jester, whether you get the psychopath, the crazy lunatic, or the guy who's so predetermined with his own shenanigans he forgets he's in a wrestling match. The bipolar, schizophrenic bag of tricks that is the Maniacal Glee. And these two have been going at it. And again, Devin Todd, and a right hand from Glee. Glee going grasping for Colorado tie-up. But Devin Todd going after the roundhouse kicks to the thigh. And Todd now with a takedown. Devin Todd has been livid. Absolutely beyond grief when Glee beat him. This guy thought he was going to go right to the top of XFW. Oh! What a clothesline by Devin Todd. Watch this. He spins Glee right around. Watch this impact. Boom! Down goes Glee. We've got a cover here, but barely a 2 count. Glee now on the receiving end again. Devin Todd has been hellbent on doing some serious damage to Glee. And quite frankly, I think he's gotten inside Glee's head. One of the few people that can say they've done that to Glee. We saw Glee lose last week on XFW programming against Diego Red in a great matchup. And right now, Devin Todd is just decimating Glee repeatedly here. Oh! Large shot to the face. Suresh, thank you for liking the stream. And now Devin Todd stretching back the hands and fingers of the maniacal Glee. And again, Glee, now Devin Todd mocking Glee, using sometimes a taunt that Glee likes to use. Todd now going to toss Glee up and over. Glee hangs on the top rope. Todd now, look at this. Devin Todd is just having his way with Glee tonight. And again, I don't think Glee was taking this seriously. I don't think he takes Todd as a threat, but this guy's got a bit of an anger streak. And he's been brutal in the ring and again mocking Glee. I don't know if that's wise, but then again, does Glee even care? Is Glee someone that gives 2 figs when someone mocks him? Right now, Devin Todd is decimating the maniacal one. Glee is at a blink of offense in this matchup. Glee back to his feet. Looks a little beside himself, doesn't realize what's going on. Here comes Devin Todd again. Now Glee goes for a wild swing, and Todd again cuts him right off and lands a shot across the jaw. And Devin Todd again with the ground and pound, just beating the snot out of Glee again. Todd is just here tonight. Todd came to fight, and Glee is not on his game. Day 11 Darts, thank you for liking the stream. Glee holding on to his head after all those right shots and delivered by Devin Todd, and just stomping away now. And Todd again mounting Glee, and again the brutal right shots to the top of the head. And now again stomping on the ribs of the maniacal one. Repeated assault here. This is just getting ugly, ladies and gentlemen. Devin Todd again just stretching out Glee's fingers and stomping away. Glee has had almost no offense in this match. And again, here goes Devin Todd. Again, assaulting those ribs into the face of Glee. We may have to stop this match. Glee is defenseless at this point. Glee is absolutely defenseless. Todd again. Glee is just... Devin Todd just calling his shot here. Devin Todd charging in and lands the knee strike to the side of the head. That's it. Glee's out. Glee is done. 2. Almost a 3 count. Glee's back to his feet. Goes for the clubbing axe handle, but Devin Todd just decimated him. And a knee strike to the midsection. And another one. And now again, just the ground and pound. And again, this is all because Devin Todd, as I said, just assaulting Glee. Ooh, Glee turning the tables here. Now Glee with some elbow shots. But how much damage has been done to the maniacal one? Glee now wrenching back on the knee. Try to slow down Devin Todd. But again, which version of Glee do we have tonight? It's a very somber version. Ooh, there's a wind-up elbow. Glee now stomping away, trying to get back at his mic. But you see how sluggish and slow Glee is. And here come the right hands as Todd fires back. But Glee lands a shot to the breadbasket. Glee now sweeping out the leg. A little bit of airplane maneuver there by the maniacal one. Stomping on the back of the head now. Is Glee. Glee. Ooh, elbow shot now by Devin. Goes for the clothesline. Glee now catching some jabs. Glee getting back in this matchup with a number of shots here and a drop kick. Glee now going to the outside. Oh boy. Here we go. Glee now with a chair. Bob gonna start making the count, but Glee, why is he going back under? Glee now with another chair. 2 chairs now in hand. Todd coming to the outside. Glee gonna jump up. Both these guys battling back and forth now. Glee gonna hoist him up. Falcon arrow on the concrete. Chair in hand by the Maniacal and brings it down across the brain of Devin Todd. But Glee just walking away. Glee now back to the other side of the ring. What is, Glee again in the chair, or our table now in the ring. Glee getting some offense back in this matchup. Here comes Devin Todd. Glee right there to meet him with a brutal overhand smack. Oh, and a low angle drop kick right along the side of the head. Todd getting back to his feet. Glee gonna blast him across the back with that table. Good Lord. Glee seems to have gotten a little bit more serious in this matchup. He'll send Todd up and over, but he hangs on. Ooh, Glee with the right hand. Glee now on the outside. Glee gonna dump him on the apron. Glee now. Oh, goes for the senton, but Todd gets out of the way. That a lot of damage on the back of Glee. But Glee counters with a hip toss. Bob Harris trying to get any order in this matchup, but at this point, these two guys are just becoming very hate-filled with each other. And Devin Todd, as I said before, hell-bent on brutalizing Glee. Uh-oh. Todd on the top rope. This is going to be bad for somebody. That table right in their direction and right through it. Devin Todd and now Glee. Glee now, that's the Glee we're used to, trying to get the blood flowing. Waking up here is the Maniacal one. Leaving a shot to the back. Glee with the Glee DT. He spiked him on the debris of that table. Good Lord. What a turnaround in that matchup. What a turnaround. Wow. Rocky Wilkins, welcome to XFW. Devin Todd dominated, I would say 85% of that matchup until Glee. There you see the Glee DT right on the fragments, right on the debris of that table after he put him through. Wow.
Here is your winner,
The Maniacal Glee with the victory tonight. Wow. The Glee Club in our chat very happy about the turnout of that matchup. Again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to XFW tonight. Rocky Wilkins, welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us here today. My green screen is messing up here. We got to fix our studio here. There we go. Let's get that back in order. Rocky, we are fine. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Welcome to XFW. What an impressive matchup between Glee and Devin Todd. And again, Devin Todd has been pretty damn forceful and aggressive in XFW ever since his debut. And to see that come out tonight and dominate that much of a matchup against the Maniacal one, who's a very prominent and very just chaotic competitor inside the ring. And you saw how aggressive Devin Todd was. He is fixated on the Maniacal one. And I don't know who that's going to be worse for. I don't know which more psychological damaging it is, to be in the ring with Glee and to deal with the psychoticness, or to be that hell-bent on putting yourself in the ring with Glee over and over again. Devin Todd just needs to let this go. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue our matches here tonight as Mark Collins goes up against newcomer Wade Baker. Wade Baker, I almost said that wrong. Tongue twister, next on Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Baker.
The following contest is scheduled for
Relative newcomer to XFW.
making his way to the ring from Salt Lake City, Utah, weighing in at 285 pounds, Wade Baker.
Wade Baker spending a number of years on the independent scene all around the United States. A lot of time out in Los Angeles. sometime down in Memphis, down in Ohio Valley as well a lot of time in Eastern Pennsylvania, and a number of local independent feds, and now here in XFW hoping to make a name for himself. A win tonight over the prestigious Mark Collins could do that for Baker. And here comes Mark Collins. Jolly Payne, thank you for liking the stream.
Weighing in at 236 pounds, Mark Collins.
Mark Collins making his way out to ringside. The only man in XFW history to hold 2 titles at the same time. The XFW Internet and United States Championship. Derek Smith saying APB for American Pain. American Pain had an impressive victory last week on XFW programming. Not scheduled on our card tonight. What I understand, American Pain will actually be in action tomorrow on XFW Extra. Jolly Payne, I would love to have the ability to sell an XFW video game. XFW did have a board game many, many years ago. Actually, we are considering putting XFW back in the tabletop board game world. That is actually in the works. But right now, Collins with the DDT. Quickly taking Baker down to the mat is Collins. Baker now fighting back. Benjamin Davis, thank you for liking the stream. Collins collects one shot to the midsection. Oh, goes for a drop kick. Baker with a nice counter there. Baker now hoisting him up. Oh! Beautiful release, German from Baker. Watch this release. Watch the height. Boom! Collins just got leveled. Baker had a solid following on the independent scene and has been dominant. But now here in the bigger leagues in XFW, Collins, here he comes again. Collins fighting back, dodges the clothesline, and lands his own. Collins now getting some passion crowd behind him. Collins elbow tie up now. Collins winning on the winning side. Irish whip in the ropes. Nice leapfrog by Collins. Collins now, Baker with a nice counter, but Collins blocks the clothesline, gets the forearms up, and goes right back on the assault. Posting him, drives the face down to the knee. Quick cover now by Collins, but a kick out by Big Baker. Baker is a big boy. Easily have the size and strength advantage. Wants him up and over the ring. Oh, nice arm drag. Cover here. Derek Smith, bribery, nothing. Introducing a lot of our teams to our new program. Irish whip now by Collins. Collins goes in high and comes up with nothing. Baker now levels him with a clothesline. Collins levels him with a clothesline. Damn near took his head off. Baker now dragging Collins, who may be out, across the ring. And now the deadlift. The power spins him around. Dominator. Collins just got leveled. But wow, gets the shoulder up. G.R. Richmond says Collins needs to stop playing with his food. I think Baker just beat the snot out of Collins. Wraps up the arm. Collins fires back. Shot right across the jaw. Knee strike now from Baker, again utilizing that size and strength. Collins catches the leg. Dragon screw takes him at the knee. Collins looking to get himself back in the title hunt here in XFW. Now unleashing a number of shots to the ribs. Collins fires him in the turnbuckle. Big overhand right shot by Collins. Collins now. What is this? What is this? Collins now charging in. Lands a drop kick. Blasting him into the turnbuckle. The torque he put on that. Almost a 3 count. Almost a 3 count. Collins almost pulling it off with that. Collins now schoolboy roll up. Baker's shoulders down, but Collins couldn't keep him down. Again, those tree trunk sized legs from Baker keeping him up. Collins now with back elbow, knife edge chop, and Baker fires back. Baker with the right hand. Baker gonna hoist up Collins and drops him to the backbreaker. And a second one. And now tossing him, good Lord. Collins now reeling. Baker watching without looking for that clothesline again. Collins with a kick to the midsection. But Baker again keeping the pressure on. Collins fires back. Knife edge chop. Collins now takes him over again in the arm drag. Collins now in control, leading Baker around the ring. Collins with a clothesline sends the big man up and over the top rope. Collins now going to the top. Collins could be looking to fly high here. And the splash. The splash from Collins collides. Collins tosses him back inside the ring. Baker trying to get back to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Collins with the wrap up. Ripcord cutter. That could be all she wrote for Baker tonight. It is. Collins with an impressive win, but Baker gave him a run for his money. Baker gave him a run for his money. This right here is shotgun dropkick. Boom, you see Baker's head blast off that middle turnbuckle. That can cause some serious damage, a concussion, whiplash, and more. Really see this, and then you compound that with the ripcord cutter. Baker had nowhere to go. Stay down for the 3 count. Collins with the victory tonight on Showdown. Collins again climbing the ranks here in XFW. Collins has been down and out for a long time, ever since way back a little over a year ago, when he was kicked out of the Entourage by Morgan Steiner, before Steiner was eliminated by himself from Seth Walker, and the entire group crumbled into chaos. It took a long time for Collins to refine himself, to get himself back in the runnings here in XFW. Without the backup of Seth Walker, without the backup of Morgan Steiner and the other members of the Entourage, you get used to that clique, that group, that pack mentality. A lot of times when you put yourself into a faction, and we've seen that time and time again, case after case with a lot of wrestlers in professional wrestling. But Collins now seems to have found his groove, is getting back into the singles competition, and is quickly climbing the ranks here in XFW, and may shortly find himself on the horizon of a title opportunity. But up next, folks, talking about 2 guys looking for title opportunities. Both these men, former multi-time champions in XFW. 2 very different styles colliding tonight as Ultimo Shade goes face-to-face with Mason Storm next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Ultimo Shade, one of the most brutal strikers in all of XFW.
He's scheduled for 1 fall, making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan. Weighing in at 237 pounds, Ultimo Shade.
Ultimo Shade, an outstanding in-ring competitor. Former XFW Internet Champion, former United States Champion. Every limb on this man's body is a lethal weapon. The well-educated fists and feet, the knee strikes, the elbow strikes. From every and any angle, this man could knock you out and leave you down for the 3 count. But here comes Mason Storm, a former 5 six-time XFW Internet Champion.
46 pounds, Mason Storm.
Mason Storm, another competitor here in XFW that got very, very ingrained into a faction with the industry under the tutelage of Josh the Coach Clemens. But Clemens, as he said, trimming the fat of the industry only down to right now Jordan Ray. Mason Storm again finding himself back on his own, but lately has been coming back into just how we saw Mason Storm come into XFW. Doing very well for himself, realizing no one's got his back right now but himself. Both these guys very, very, very hungry for an opportunity for XFW Gold. This match should be something to watch tonight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Both men now feeling each other out. Ooh. Elbow shot now by Ultimo Shade. Shade now with the axe kick. Quickly taking Mason Storm down to the canvas. Shade now holding on to the back. Look at this, wrapping the arms up. Down into, whoa, almost a STF, did not lock the arm. Wrapping around and shoulder shots now by Mason Storm to break the hold. Storm now rolls him up. Small package by Storm. But a kick out by Shade. Storm now stomping away. Both men back up. Kitchen sink knee strike by Mason Storm. Oh, and a low angle drop kick. Storm now rolling him up. Leg is hooked. Lateral press, but a kick out instantly by Ultimo Shade. Storm wrapping around. Look at this. Drives him down. Shoulders are down. Ooh, both men squaring off face to face. You saw the look on both those guys. Even though you can't see the face of Ultimo Shade behind that mask, you can tell the level of respect between these two. And there's a back elbow strike. Leveled Mason Storm. Knew this one was going to be heated. Knew this was going to be poorly or very well executed by both of these guys. Ultimo Shade now clubbing away repeated shots across the chest of Storm. The exposed chest. Just repeated shots forcing the air out of the chest of Mason Storm as he collapses. And Shade right out behind him. He knows he can't give Mason Storm a whole lot of time to react and recover. Oh, and stomping away now is Ultimo Shade. And the knee strike. Good Lord. Ultimo Shade now wandering away with this. Storm fires back with the right hand. Storm going to send him into the barricade. And now a wind up. And again. Both these guys looking for an opportunity. And tonight might be either one of their nights. Lateral press again by Mason Storm. Not even a one count. Shade not going to give him the opportunity. Mason Storm now hooking him up. Fisherman's Buster holds on. Combination, leg is hooked. 2. Whoa, that one almost got him. You saw the frustration mounting on Mason Storm, shaking his head. Oh, goes for a standing shooting star press, but Shade gets the knees up. Shade gets the knees up. Oh, goes for the knee strike, but Mason Storm able to counter. And a right hand. Storm now the kick in the midsection. Uh-oh, pump handle position. Storm gonna toss him. Head over heels. Down goes Shade. We've got to cover here. Almost a 3 count. And again, you see Mason Storm, who's won championships with that maneuver. Right hand, right across the head. Storm gonna pick him up and drive him down. Mason Storm going to the top rope. Not familiar territory for Storm. Big time body splash. 2. And again, another kick out by Ultimo. Mason Storm been adopting a little bit more high-flying abilities lately. Oh, beautiful arm drag. After he stepped away from Josh the Coach Clemens. Now against the ropes is Storm. Shade. What is this? Shade putting him through the ropes, wrapping him up. Oh, Muay Thai style knees. Mason Storm helpless. Stuck between the ropes. What is this? Shade, go! Shade with a big boot as Mason Storm was all wrapped up. Watch this impact. Watch this impact. Boom. Right out of the ring. Mason Storm now playing a little bit of cat and mouse. Bob Harris trying to get them both inside the ring. Storm now inside. Storm full head of speed here and lands a savant kick. He landed that kick right over Bob's shoulder and almost the 3 count. Storm now wrenching the neck of Ultimo Shade. Trying to twist it off like a Tylenol bottle. Stiff kick now, the shot of the back. Storm again rolls him up. Small packages can pull it off. They've expended a lot of energy. Oh my God. How close was that? You saw Mason Storm had his legs all wrapped up. Beautifully executed. Just shows you the strength that Ultimo Shade has rolling out of the way. And now Shade firing back. Lands around released. Shade gonna hoist him up on the shoulders. Possibly lets the chair drop. No! Forearm to the back of the head. Shade now, beautiful moonsault. Shade back in control of this matchup. We got a cover here. Leg is hooked. 2. Almost a 3 count, but again, Mason Storm defying. Both men now back to their feet. Oh, and it goes for the kick again, but Mason Storm again dodges out of the way. Storm now lands a super kick of his own. Storm now in the corner. Storm, Eye of the Storm lands. That could be it. It is. Mason Storm with a win after a very, very closely contested and outstanding matchup between 2 premier stars here in XFW. Wow. Two times Mason Storm able to dodge that flying knee strike by Ultimo Shade. There's that savant kick again, almost right over the shoulder of Bob Harris, catching Ultimo Shade off guard. But right here, the Eye of the Storm connects, and Shade is out, landing the 1, 2, 3, giving Storm the victory tonight on Showdown. Wow. Mason Storm with an impressive victory of Ultimo Shade in one-on-one competition. Again, folks, Ultimo Shade is a top striker in XFW. Mason Storm, again, who struggled the past 7 to 8 months here in XFW after being tossed out by the industry, by Josh the Coach Clemens. Again, he was depression had set in. The kid didn't know what to do. Besides, I thought that Josh the Coach Clemens had his back. Thought that Clemens was forever his partner and mentor. And to see him thrown to the wayside, the kid was just tore up for months. Now to finally see him get back into the front, back where he belongs, back into the wrestling business, so to speak, to get his frame of mind back, to get a victory over Ultimo Shade will give this kid a long way in ego and self-respect to climb back towards championship opportunities. But up next, folks, a rematch from last week on XFW programming. Suzuki Tanaka going up against Jajin Sakamoto. Now, Suzuki grew up watching Jajin Sakamoto in All Pro Japan. Sakamoto has been an outstanding competitor in XFW, but seemed to really lose her cool last week when she was upset by Tanaka. So this rematch tonight pits these two again. Fan and Tanaka, inspired by Jajin Sakamoto to get into professional wrestling, looks up to Jajin. So last week was a dream match for her. And instead of being... how do I want to put this? Tanaka idolized Jajin Sakamoto. Instead of Sakamoto realizing the respect she has, just lost her cool. Let's see how this match plays out tonight as these two have a rematch from last week next on Showdown. And here comes Suzuki Tanaka now. This young lady surprised the world last week when she beat Jajin Sakamoto in one-on-one competition. And again, folks, I thought Sakamoto would have been proud and happy that someone that watched her career, someone that she inspired to become a wrestler, But instead of being inspired, instead of being honored, Sakamoto was very upset she was pinned by this young lady. I was told Bob Harris is actually afraid to be in this matchup since Sakamoto blasted him in the face last week after the loss. And here comes Sakamoto now. Again, Jayden Sakamoto has been a very, very dominant female competitor here in XFW. Sakamoto not showing her normal flair walking down to the ring. She is just all about business. That stare as she comes down. And again, she was vocal how she was upset that she lost to the upstart Tanaka last week. And again, I thought Jayden Sakamoto would be honored that someone she inspired to join professional wrestling, to work her way up to wrestle against the person who you look up to. A dream match again for Tanaka. So these two go at it again. I don't know if Jayden underestimated this young woman or if Tanaka's just a bit of a prodigy. Here we go. And Tanaka already with a counter and a roundhouse kick to Tanaka. Sakamoto dropped to her face. But again, Suzuki is very, very quick and already up the ropes. But Tanaka misses Sakamoto getting out of the way. Sakamoto now with the press. Tanaka very quick on her feet. Solid high flyer, but Jayden Sakamoto now already with the heel kick colliding onto Tanaka. Collarbone tie up. Snapmares are over. Full head of speed now by Jayden and misses Tanaka again with a counter and Tanaka with a drop kick. And this is the kind of moves we saw last week from Suzuki, countering what Jayden has done. But again, you've got to think, Suzuki Tanaka grew up idolizing Jayden Sakamoto. She grew up watching every match Sakamoto has done. So that's got to give her a little bit of insight. She knows Jayden's moveset. She knows her offense. She knows her strengths and weaknesses by idolizing her. But Sakamoto still has the in-ring experience that Tanaka does not. But right now, here she goes. The young high flyer on the top rope again. But the knees from Sakamoto come up. Right into the base of the spine. And again, the hip press. Roundhouse kicks now. Tanaka using that strong style, blasting Tanaka in the face, and another one. And now Jayden Sakamoto taunting the young female competitor. Rolls her around, but again you see Suzuki with another counter, but Jayden fires right back. And right back to the roundhouse kicks. And again, blasting Tanaka hard. And again, one across the eyes. Oh, and now Jayden. No technique in that. She is just ruthless 3 times. Blasting Tanaka's face off the canvas. That, ladies and gentlemen, is just anger. That is just brutality from Jayden Sakamoto. Hoist her up. Oh! Modified spinebuster there by Jayden Sakamoto. Leveling down. Winds up, whoa, whoa, whoa. Thought she's going for a clothesline. No, and drops on the back of her skull. Leg is hooked by Jayden. But a kick out again by Tanaka. Sakamoto now wrenching on the arm and an armbar. Tanaka turned this match around last week and surprised the world. There it is again with a counter. But Jayden again cuts her off. And right back again to these assault. These brutal stiff kicks. And another one. I think Sakamoto is trying to take some revenge. And again, right back to it again. Just blasting this young lady. Again with these kicks. She's going to cause an injury here. And I don't think Sakamoto cares. Oh, overhand chop down by Tanaka, firing back. Suzuki drops her down. Modified drop toe hold. Oh, she on the outside here. Could be looking for another springboard. Sakamoto, I don't think she realizes where she is. Here she comes and lands it. Takes it right up and over. Tanaka now on the middle rope. We saw this last week. This is exactly how Jajin went down. And she lands it again, a tornado DDT. Sakamoto is down. Sakamoto is down. Sakamoto is down. 2. Oh. Almost a 3 count. Audience now screaming, this is wrestling. Looking for another moonsault. Out of the way is Sakamoto. Sakamoto now with a code breaker. Driving both the knees into the face of the young star. Knife edge chops. Sakamoto now. Back on the offense. Sakamoto going to hoist her up again and a driver down again on the back of her skull is Jajin Sakamoto. Sakamoto's got her up. Sakamoto driver. All the weight coming down. Sakamoto. Sakamoto wins the rematch here tonight on Showdown. Wow. Sakamoto's out for revenge, and she got it tonight. Right here, this brutal move right there. And then the Sakamoto driver was all she wrote. Where's Sakamoto going? The match is over. Sakamoto with a steel chair. Bob Harris going out in pursuit. Sakamoto going right back around. Sakamoto now. No, Sakamoto. Come on. And another shot. Unnecessary. Oh, come on. Come on, Sakamoto. She's already tapping out. Unnecessary. Sakamoto. Jajin Sakamoto blasting young Tanaka after the matchup over. Unnecessary again. That really had to be a psychological impact to Jajin Sakamoto when Tanaka beat her last week. I understand you don't like to be shown up by a newcomer here in XFW. There's no need for that kind of assault. Jajin Sakamoto is a very well respected wrestler here. To see that kind of behavior 2 weeks in a row, you got to wonder, has something finally snapped with Jajin Sakamoto? I hate to see that. Again, Sakamoto, a very decorated career in XFW. And to see her, I've never seen that kind of act before from her. Attacking someone after the match again with a steel chair and then launching on that armbar. Hopefully Suzuki Tanaka is okay, an outstanding newcomer here at XFW. You just hate to see that kind of thing happen, folks. But up next, T. Hunter continues to try to find his way in XFW, but tonight he goes up against Showtime's Shane Black in one-on-one competition, as Black has been very vocal again, both on social media and backstage, about Sweet Sedan Stan claiming to be a Triple Crown or Grand Slam champion, much like Black, which is complete and utter bullshit, folks. If you're an XFW fan, you know Sweet Sedan Stan has won 1 out of 100 matches. He's telling all kinds of reporters and everything else that he's a Grand Slam champion, and people who don't know XFW are believing this idiot. But Black has said he's going to shut Stan up if he keeps running his mouth. Black says he's going to have it bolted shut by shattering his jaw. But tonight, Black will have to face T. Hunter next on Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Hunter now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 229 pounds, Hunter.
I don't know if this guy's just a Doctor Who fan or what. Coming out in this space age attire, this odd light up mask, and I still don't know how he keeps his mohawk in such pristine shape underneath that mask is beyond me. But tonight he's going to collide with Showtime Shane Black in one-on-one competition. Hunter's had a number of championships around his waist in other promotions before coming here to XFW. Is now looking to have that same type of success he's had elsewhere. But tonight he's going to collide with XFW's Grand Slam champion, the former student of Alpha Anawai, Wild Samoan #1, and WWE Hall of Famer. Black has been known as a giant killer in the world of professional wrestling, going up against greats like Yokozuna, The Rock, Dave Bautista, Christian Cage, and more. The current TKWA World Heavyweight Champion, set to defend that title against Little G at Battlemania 4 in TKWA. It is sad that Black has to defend his honor verbally against Sweet Sedan Stan. Black is proud that he's XFW's first and currently only Grand Slam champion. And for Sweet Sedan Stan, Triple S, to make that claim is completely absurd and just pure lunacy. We saw Black attack Sweet Sedan Stan in Parzival a few weeks ago and warn Stan, keep your mouth shut and I won't have to kick your teeth down your throat. But quite frankly, folks, I don't know if Sweet Sedan Stan is that smart. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. T. Hunter. Showtime Shane Black. Black coming out with a roundhouse kick. The Hunter firing back. Black catching the leg now. And going back with the roundhouse kicks and roundhouse shots. Black now going to hoist him up. Michinoku driver. Black now stomping away. Hunter catches the leg. Wrenches on the knee and takes Black down. Oh, and a taunt from Hunter to Black back to his feet. Black now winds him up into a neckbreaker. Black now with a quick cover. Leg is hooked, but a kick out by Hunter. Ooh! Derek Smith says his Facebook notification just came through. That's good, you know, only an hour into the show. Black now, nice arm drag. Stomping away is Black again. Black, a very, very dominant striker and high-impact wrestler. I would say the only person that can compete with Ultimo Shade's striking ability, but I would still put Shade just a little bit higher on the striking ability over Black. T. Hunter gets the legs up there. Hunter now going for a springboard, but Black coming up strong here. Black does got him. Could be looking for the curtain call. Cutter! And levels down Hunter with that. The leg is hooked. Could Black end this one quickly? No. Hunter gets the shoulder up. Black looking to take it home early here. Kick in the midsection. Hunter trying to fight back and lands a flying forearm. Up and down. Gonna hoist Black up. Scoop slam now by Hunter. T. Hunter trying to get back into things. Whoa! And a running kick right to the face of Showtime Shane Black. But Black gets the shoulder up. Almost knocking Black out. Now stomping away. Hunter, shot to the midsection now by Showtime. Black up and down and lands a sling blade. Black just dominated him. Cut him out. Uh-oh. Showstopper super kick could be coming up here. Black lands it right under the chin. That should be all she wrote for T. Hunter, and it is. Black making short work of T. Hunter in this matchup tonight on Showdown. Wow. Hunter came out for a fight, but I don't think he was ready for the level that Black is at. The 20-plus years of an in-ring experience of Showtime Shane Black. There's the curtain call cutter again by Black. Derek Smith says T. Jobber. There's that brutal shin kick by T. Hunter, almost getting a victory over Black there, locking up a 2 count. But Black lands the super kick, the showstopper kick, right under the jaw. Whoa, 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 whoa! Seth Walker just came out of the audience. Seth Walker just came out of the audience. Seth Walker just came out of the audience. Walker with a clothesline to Black. And he's got Black in a bear hug. Black just had a match, and now Black in a lot of trouble and dropped down. What the hell is Walker sent out here? Obviously by Sweet Sedan Stan. Byron Tater Reigns, thank you for liking the stream. Black now leaning against the ropes. Sweet Sedan Stan probably watching, sending Walker out here. Walker down with a knee lift. Triple S LLC and a big right hand by Walker. This is obviously a ploy by Triple S. Walker assaulting Showtime Shane Black. Sweet Sedan Stan sending one of his goon squad out here to assault Showtime Shane Black after Black was victorious over T. Hunter. And again, folks, this all stems because Sweet Sedan Stan has been telling people left and right that he is a Grand Slam champion, which everyone knows is utter garbage. But Stan has been purposely going outside the normal media to let people to go to outlets that don't know XFW, to tell them that he's on top of XFW, that he's been all these champions, to drum up positive notoriety. But as soon as any one of those reporters reach out, they're like, everyone's like, no, Sweet Sedan Stan sucks inside the ring. The man is 1-100. But Sweet Sedan Stan keeps perpetuating this lie, and obviously Black has got upset. But now Stan's sending his goons out here to assault Black. It's not going to make it any better. Marshall Foskin, thank you for hitting that like button. Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, a grudge match signed earlier today after the MOD has been targeting the Destroyer for the past few weeks. Vincent Gray tonight gets a one-on-one matchup with the Destroyer. Folks, this one could be bloody very, very quickly. Two large, brutal beast men. I am getting tongue-tied tonight. At it next on Saturday Night Showdown. This one could bring down the house. Thank you, Michael Gould, for liking the stream. And here comes Vincent Gray, one of the members of the Ministry of Darkness, the Phantom of XFW. Currently under the wing of Drago. Gray making a slow, ominous, trance-like walk to the ring. That lantern and that light fog only accompanied by the cell phone lights in the audience. The ominous face of Vincent Gray. Gray showed up here in XFW and began quickly to dominate in singles competition. But at XFW Fright Night last October, Drago came out and drived him down to the ring. And then the next night, Vincent Gray accompanying Drago to the ring, similar to what we've seen the tactics before with Drago. Assaulting other competitors in XFW and then somehow pulling them into his ministry. A very familiar and all too ominous scenario with Drago. In the past 2 weeks, Vincent Gray has attacked the Destroyer almost like a hyena attacking wounded prey. This will be the first time these two are meeting in the ring in a regular match here in XFW. Dubbed the Destroyer of Worlds by the XFW audience, the former 8-time World Heavyweight Champion,
New York, weighing in at 300
the Destroyer.
pounds, the Destroyer.
And Vincent Gray already starting his way out. We're going to start things off early here. Vincent Gray coming in, the Destroyer dodging out of the way. This one quickly getting escalated as these two already on the rampway. The Destroyer with an elbow shot. Again, the Ministry starting to target the Destroyer, sending Vincent Gray out, the Hound of Hell of Drago. Bob Harris already starting the count as these two never even got in the ring together. The Destroyer going to send him into the steel steps. Uh-oh. The Destroyer already with the steps in hand. Oh! And sends him into Gray. The Destroyer again with those steel steps in a second time, but Gray dodges. And Gray with a clothesline. And a kick to the top of the skull. Gray now going to hoist the Destroyer up and bring him down to the concrete. Good Lord, these two already, we haven't even gotten inside the ring. Gray now going to send the Destroyer almost into the barricade. Up to a 6 count. These guys need to get back inside the squared circle. Gray again going to pick up the Destroyer and slam him down. Oh, the Destroyer with a kick right across the top of the skull. These guys have barely been inside the ring. Bob Harris counting away. Destroyer now snapping him over. Destroyer now. Again on the outside. Oh no. The Destroyer with a handful. Up and down. We never even got into the ring. We never even got into the ring. These two beating the snot out of each other on the outside. That match never even got into the ring. These two hell-bent on picking each other apart. Unbelievably so. And again, ladies and gentlemen, you saw Vincent Gray charging out, assaulting the Destroyer as he came down the walkway. And it escalated from there. Neither one of these guys even setting foot inside the ring for the first bell. Unbelievable. And again, the Ministry seem to be targeting the Destroyer again. This could be just bad blood from the time that XFW banded together the Destroyer, Hiro Katsuyori, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, Sean Owens to get together to help dismantle the industry, get the title off of Drago, and send them on their way. Only time will tell if these two brutes will meet again inside the ring. But folks, we're going to head down to ringside as match number 5 in the best of 7 series between Tiger Ramirez and White Wolf happens tonight on XFW. This has got a lot of controversy surrounding it. If Ramirez loses this best of 7 series, he loses his match, he loses his mask, he loses his legacy, he loses everything. And that is exactly why Wolf has come here tonight, folks. And tonight it is a Falls Count Anywhere match. And right now this is match 5. Both these guys have 2 wins. We're going to head down to ringside. Ramirez, White Wolf, next. And this one again, ladies and gentlemen, Falls Count Anywhere. As here comes Tiger Ramirez. The White Wolf won last night in a tables match, putting Ramirez through a table with a tiger powerbomb. Ramirez won the night before in a cage match, as these two pressing a lot of high-profile, highly damaging matchups one after another as they look to tear each other apart. And again, this all stems from a family rivalry that goes back decades. And here comes the Wolf.
And his opponent from Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 251 pounds, the White Wolf.
The Wolf making his way down, defeating Ramirez last night to tie everything up 2-2. 3 more matches to go tonight. And next week, leading into XFW Stormfront. And again, folks, don't forget tomorrow on XFW, noon, XFW Extra, our Facebook subscriber program. You guys get to pick the matches on our card. Main event tomorrow, Showtime Shane Black versus Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. The first time ever meeting in singles competition. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Ramirez charging in and gets caught as the Wolf lights him up. Ramirez obviously full of emotion in this matchup, and White Wolf's going to utilize that. Ramirez, though, gets the knees up and charges right back in and catches him the Hurricanrana. Ramirez with a quick cover. Bob right there to make the count, but only a 1 count. Getting his falls count anywhere match. No disqualification, no count out. These guys can wind up fighting out by the hot dog stand if things escalate that quickly. Kick to the midsection now. Uh-oh. Tiger gonna hoist him up. That's the move he won with last night, putting Ramirez through a table with that maneuver. And now repeated kicks in the face. This one quickly, as these guys expending a lot of energy very quickly in this matchup, back and forth. And another Hurricanrana from Tiger Ramirez. And a senton bomb. Ramirez holding on to his back, stomping away now on the Wolf, and now on the ropes. Tiger Ramirez coming up. Beautiful frog splash. Collides. Both these guys, a lot of pride on the line. And again, Wolf coming here to XFW to say he's going to finish off Ramirez. And Ramirez going at top rope. He's here to take Tiger's mask away. Tiger now off the top. Beautiful moonsault. High angle, a lot of hang time. And a cover. And a kick out by the Wolf. These two are taking each other to their limit. Drop down now by Ramirez. Ramirez, ooh, shoulder tackle by both guys. No one going anywhere. Ramirez now with an Irish whip. Ramirez catches him, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Ramirez trying to roll him over again. We got to cover. White Wolf shoulders down to the canvas. Bob Harris in position, but only a 1 count. Ramirez is spending a lot of energy. He is really trying to light this one up and keep the Wolf off his case. Lands a shot, rolling up the arm now. Lebenshaw cradle, shoulders are down, but instantly a kick out again by Wolf. And Wolf charging in, shoulder tackle again by both men. Wolf now catching him, head scissors, round the world, and tosses Ramirez down. And now the Wolf trying to taunt the crowd. Ramirez getting back to his feet. Ramirez lands a shot right across the face. Ramirez now again, tossing him in the ropes. Drop kick, oh, sends him right in, and a drop kick again across the spine. No love lost between these two. Again, family feud at its best here in XFW. Ramirez sends him off the ropes. Charging in, Ramirez now closing in, misses the clothesline. White Wolf now. Irish whip of his own, in the corner goes Ramirez. Up and over. Ramirez with the counter, and a shot again to the face by Wolf. Wolf now around the post and lands a shot right to the face of Tiger Ramirez. Ramirez down and out. Claudio tie-up. Gonna hoist him up. Looking for the brainbuster. Ramirez goes behind. Wraps around the waist. German suplex. Wolf sent reeling. Head over heels by Tiger. Tiger gonna send him out the outside. Tiger now in hot pursuit. Bob right there with him. Uh-oh. Ramirez tearing apart the table now. Wolf still down. Ramirez going through. Ramirez up. And drops him on the back of his skull. Ramirez looking to make a statement tonight. Where the hell's he going? Wolf now, oh, blasted his head off the table. Ramirez now putting him on top. Uh-oh. Ramirez now with the Wolf. Ramirez up. Falcon arrow through the table. Wolf is down. We've got a cover here on the outside. But the Wolf gets the shoulder up. The crowd now screaming, this is awesome. I would have to agree. Ramirez now with the White Wolf. We're going to send him into the barricade. Blasting his head right off the side of that barricade. And again. Ramirez. And a third time, just blasting him into that corner. Shot again by Ramirez. Ramirez now hoisting him up. Oh! Spiked him on the concrete. Ramirez just relentless tonight. But Wolf fighting back now. Wolf now with Ramirez. Suplex on the outside. Beautiful float over. We got a cover here. But a kick out by Tiger. Both these guys, again, we've seen time and time again. Just brutality to a whole new level. White Wolf now in control. Claudio Motaya. Wolf gonna hoist him up. Looking to drop outside the ring. Tiger goes up and drops him. Reverse DDT. Tiger again going to the outside. Where the hell's Ramirez going? Ramirez with a steel chair. Wolf doesn't see it. He does now want to cross the back. And Ramirez again with another shot. Good Lord, the damage between these two. Ramirez now going to send him up the rampway. Wolf now reeling in pain here as these two to continue to battle. Tiger again. That metal rampway. This is not a place where anyone needs to be. A lot of damage. Tiger now going to hoist him up. Michinoku driver on the rampway. We've got to cover. 2. And again, somehow the Wolf gets the shoulder up. This could be bad for both these competitors. Tiger again, where the hell is he going? Leading him up the rampway here. Shots in the midsection out by Wolf. Fighting back. The Wolf now. The Wolf catches him with a spinning cutter. Out of nowhere, exploding. We got a cover here. 2. Oh, but the Wolf denied as Ramirez gets the shoulder up. This audience is screaming, fight forever. Up. Out a brainbuster on that metal rampway. Good Lord, Chanel. Ramirez gets the shoulder up. Good Lord, these two are going to break each other in half. Ramirez now. Wolf getting back to his feet. Ramirez goes underneath and gets caught with a clothesline by the Wolf. Wolf now drops the knee. Harris now watching on as these two continue to decimate each other. Wolf now goes underneath. Wolf rolls him through and delivers a Pele kick to the top of the skull. Tiger in trouble. All this damage amplified by the steel frame of our rampway. Oh, the roundhouse kick to the head of Tiger. That might be all she wrote. 1, 2, and again Ramirez gets the shoulder up. The White Wolf again looking to end this. Tiger dodging out of the way. Ramirez catching the Hurricane Rod out of the ramp. Almost sends him off the rampway. Good Lord. Tiger snapmares him over. Tiger's tail enziguri. We got to cover the top of the ramp. Ramirez goes 3-2 in the best of 7. These two keep trading victories back to back. No one getting any higher ground off anyone else. Ramirez with the victory. 3-2 in this best of 7 series. Wow. Ramirez fighting for everything he's got in this best of 7. And that takes it to 3-2. And again, last night on Danger Zone, Wolf got the victory with the powerbomb through the table against Tiger Ramirez. And again, folks, this one's got a lot riding on it, a lot of heritage behind Tiger Ramirez, the third-generation wrestler behind his father and grandfather, Panther Ramirez and Lion Ramirez. And now the White Wolf, who's had a legacy battle with Ramirez's family down in AAA in Mexico, bringing this fight now to XFW, folks. This is just sheer brutality. And it is going to be a long, hard battle between these two. And we'll have to see where it ends. This all is going to culminate at XFW Stormfront, February 19th, right here, Bloodsword6 Streaming. But up next, folks, is our main event of the evening. 4 teams, all in the ring at the same time. 8 competitors. Elimination-style Texas Tornado matchup to name number 1 contenders that will face the White Dragons at XFW Stormfront. 4 brutal tag teams going at it tonight in the ring. And again, this could be chaos incarnate here tonight in our main event. My biggest hope is that the game doesn't crash with 8 guys in the ring. But folks, ready for your main event right now. Let's head down to ringside. 4 teams, 1 opportunity next in your main event. This one's definitely going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen, as we rate the first team in this matchup. The Shooting Stars, the House of Spades, 24K, and the Gladiators. This is going to be a lot of humanity inside the ring, ladies and gentlemen. And the House of Spades, the first team out. Luke Everett and Reed Lane, and that damn W keeps haunting me.
Match. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 367 pounds.
The House of Spades, the King of Spades and the Jack of Spades. The 2 goons, these 2 hoodlums that follow around Brody Daniels, and these guys have been squeaking by victory week after week. But Brody Daniels not in the arena tonight to assist these 2. I would lock them in as underdogs in this matchup. Again, with some of the other teams in this match. Only because these guys have the least amount of experience as a tag team, but I've got to say they've got outstanding synergy. They do very well in tag team competition, and because they very much bend the rules time and time again in the ring. As we rate the next team, team 2 out of 4. Number 1 contendership spot for the tag team championships on the line in this matchup tonight. The winner of this match will go on to face the White Dragons at XFW Stormfront. And here comes 24K making their way out.
20 pounds.
JT Wells and Taylor Briggs out here tonight. Former multi-time XFW Tag Team Champions. Briggs and Wells know the tag team titles very, very well. XFW Originals, the former NFL right tackle Taylor Briggs, his DJ/bodyguard from the New York clubs, JT Wells. Lifelong friends, now XFW tag team here tonight, hoping for an opportunity to challenge the White Dragons at XFW Stormfront. And here come the Shooting Stars.
At a combined weight of 335 pounds.
Don't let their small stature fool you, ladies and gentlemen. These 2 high flyers have hung with the biggest men in our company. The Lightning Kid and the Omega Kid. Small in size, big in heart, big in drive, and big in willpower. These guys can handle with anybody. Former two-time XFW Tag Team Champions in their own right. But the next team is the biggest team in this matchup. And quite frankly, folks, I think they're almost a lock to win this match as much as I try to stay biased and down the middle. Our last team will be the Gladiators. Hagen, Carr, and Draven. This one is going to be insane. And again, no tags in this match. Each team fighting as a unit. All 8 men will be in the ring at one time. Elimination style. So if one team member is eliminated, their partner can still go on to win this match for their team. And here comes Hagen, Carr, and Draven.
And their opponents at a combined weight of
These two monsters from all the way from Greece, looking for their first opportunity as XFW Tag Team title holders. These two guys are absolute monsters in the ring. I don't think the House of Spades and the Shooting Stars, those 4 men combined equal the weight of these two brutes. Hagen, Carr, and Draven ready to go at it tonight for an opportunity to challenge the White Dragons for XFW Gold. The White Dragons have been XFW Tag Team Champions for a little over a year now. Seemingly unbeatable in Tag Team. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are off and running. All 8 men in the ring. And already we've got carnage and chaos everywhere. As the Omega Kid is almost beaten already. We've got up and down goes Luke Everett. Already we've got bodies everywhere. This is absolute chaos and carnage. Hagen, Carr dragging Luke Everett around the ring. We've got a cover here on Luke Everett. Bob Harris right there to make the count for the kick out. Reed Lane in the corner. Lightning Kid is now down. It is hard to even tell what is going on in this match, and we've got bodies strung everywhere. Up and oh, Everett just spiked the Lightning Kid. Lightning Kid now goes to the outside. Reed Lane now going at it with Hagen, Carr. This one is going to get ugly. Remember, this is elimination. Both members of a tag team need to be eliminated for the full team to be out. So even if Hagen, Carr is eliminated, Draven is still in the match. If the Omega Kid is eliminated. Oh, we've got chaos everywhere here. Bodies flying. It's like a train wreck out here. A 24-car pileup happening tonight on Showdown. Reed Lane escaping chaos there. This capacity crowd going at it. Very different style of matchup here tonight. Hagen, Carr sizing up JT Wells, and he drops him. We got double teaming on here. We got people going at it left and right. Draven now fighting with Luke Everett. Everett going to town. And a drop kick, but can't keep the big man down. And a second one. And Draven still stays on his feet. Openers of the House of Spades now on the outside as Hagen, Carr suplex on JT Wells. This one is getting ugly. Luke Everett now, that's a stop sign. Luke Everett with a stop sign now at ringside. Gonna bring it down across Draven. Good Lord. And another shot with that. And a spine buster by Hagen Carr. We got a cover. And almost a 3 count. And another shot to Draven. And a 4th one. Good Lord. Draven being knocked the snot out of him with that steel chair by Luke Everett. But Draven still fighting back. The man is a monster in the ring. Up and over, tilt door, DDT on a stop sign. Unbelievable. House of Spades keeping themselves on the outside of the matchup, which I can't say is not a terrible idea. JT Wells, the Lightning Kid just eliminated JT Wells. Hagen Carr now on the outside, realizing the House of Spades is doing a spine buster to Luke Everett. But Taylor Briggs is still in this matchup, can still win this for $24K. Uh-oh, Draven with the Lightning Kid. Beautiful suplex on the inside, a super kick by Everett. We've got chaos and turmoil everywhere. We got a cover, but a kick out. Too close to the ropes. 4 men still inside, or a number of teams still inside this matchup. Goes for a super kick, Lightning Kid able to counter. Lightning Kid now off the ropes. And blast Luke Everett in the head. Everett rolling to the outside again. Reed goes high. Reed laying now on the outside. Both members of the House of Spades still avoiding getting inside the ring. Knee strike down by Hagen Carr. If I was Luke Everett, I would not be anywhere near Hagen Carr or either member of the Gladiators. They're just absolute brutes. Draven now going to work with both members of the Shooting Stars. Hagen Carr now chasing Luke Everett around the ring. Everett running away like a frightened schoolgirl. And again, the House of Spades avoiding all contact inside the ring, and he catches Hagen Carr off guard. But Carr again overpowering Luke Everett. Meanwhile, Draven still dealing with both members of the Shooting Stars in the ring. We got a cover here by Lightning Kid on Draven, and a kick out. The fact that Draven holding off both members of the Shooting Stars, and Lightning Kid going high, Phoenix Press Splash onto Draven. And now the Omega going high. We got a cover on Draven here. And the Shooting Stars eliminate Draven. It took both of them to do it, but one half of the Gladiators has been eliminated. Luke Everett now getting stomped on by the Omega Kid. Reed Lane, Cosmic, or the Lightning Kid, and JT Wells on the other side over here. Hagen Carr left on his own devices. One half of the Gladiators still in this match, can still pull this off for the Gladiators. Luke Everett again running away like a frightened child in this matchup. Oh! And Lightning just caught him hard with that kick to the face. What a kick out. Reed Lane has not been in the ring for a number of minutes, just avoiding everything and anything. Right now the Omega Kid gets countered and dropped. Luke Everett again going on the outside. Both members of the House of Spades down again on the outside. Both members teaming up on Taylor Briggs on the outside. Dropping him chin first. Omega Kid left. Rolling elbow down on the outside. Omega Kid drops a running bulldog on Hagen Carr. We got a cover on Hagen. Elbow shot now. There is just too much to keep going on in this matchup. Lightning Kid now with Luke Everett. What is this? Scoop slam here. Chaos everywhere in this matchup. Super kick delivered by Reed Lane and a cover on the Omega Kid. Bob Harris can't get in position. We finally got a cover here and a kick out. And a clothesline. We got chaos all over the ring here. Goes for a spinning heel kick, but nobody home. Luke Everett on the top rope. Everett with the shot on Hagen Carr. A cover now on Hagen. The 450 elbow. And a kick out again. Chaos everywhere in this matchup. Drop kick in the back of the Lightning Kid. Or the Omega Kid, I'm sorry. Reed Lane sent to the outside. Lightning Kid now in. Looking for a springboard. Up on the top rope now. Phoenix press on Taylor Briggs. And a spear by Hagen Carr levels down Luke Everett.
A competitor has been eliminated.
And 24K is out of this matchup. 24K is out of this matchup. One half of the Gladiators, both members of the Shooting Stars, and both members of the House of Spades left in this matchup. And quite frankly, folks, Hagen Carr can still win this for the Gladiators. Uh-oh. Up on top, down comes Luke Everett is down. But Reed Lane right there to make the save. Into the corner now goes Everett. Luke Everett back up to his feet. Everett swinging away at the Lightning Kid and catching the shot to the midsection. This is absolute chaos in the ring. Lightning Kid now taking up Everett, lawn darts him, but Reed Lane right there, and a shot to the face. Lightning Kid in trouble now. Kid getting wrapped up and dumped. Everett going to the top. Reed Lane now setting him up here as Everett placed up on top. Reed stretching out the Lightning Kid. And Everett coming up the top and lands the elbow. Lands the elbow. Reed Lane now with a cover here. Ooh, decides a stiff kick to the back of the head. Reed Lane now, but a kick out again by the Lightning Kid, who's ever resilient. Lightning Kid being worked over. Hagen Carr still set with Omega. Lightning is being beat the snot out of by both members in a spinning heel kick. We got a cover here in the Lightning Kid. House of Spades teaming up. And out goes the Lightning.
Has been eliminated.
The House of Spades double teaming everyone here. And here we go. House of Spades, the only team left together. And again, they spent most of the match on the outside, avoiding all conflict. Reed Lane now inside. Coming back out. This is absolute chaos in the ring tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our main event. And the winner of this team, or this matchup, will be the new #1 contenders for the XFW Tag Team titles. Reed Lane on the outside with Hagen Carr. Omega Kid left inside with Luke Everett, who gets tossed across the ring. Omega Kid now in control of this matchup. Spinning head scissors on Luke. Luke is back to his feet, charging in, missing a leg drop. Omega Kid could bring this home for his team. Fighting back against Everett repeatedly. Hagen Carr now with the Lightning Kid. Goes over with Reed Lane, dumping him head first. Elbow drop now by Hagen Carr. And a code breaker now by Omega Kid. Reed getting back to his feet, pitching shots now. Everett is getting dumped time and time again by the Omega Kid. Enziguri connects. Omega now going high. Omega perched on the top rope, looking for it, catches Tornado DDT. And a drop kick now from Reed Lane. Lane there to break up the pinfall for his partner to lands an Enziguri. We got chaos everywhere here. Hagen Carr looking for a ride. Spinning cutter. Spinning cutter. What the hell's this? Snapped there by Reed Lane on the referee, stopping the pinfall from the Omega Kid. Who lands a chin breaker? Omega Kid now. Looking for it. Lands a spot. Beautiful assault on Reed Lane. Shot to the back. Reed Lane on the shoulders. Drives ahead. Hagen Carr just spiked him. Hagen Carr just spiked him. Cover now. 1, 2. Reed Lane avoiding defeat there, keeping his shoulders up. But Hagen Carr right there to make the cover. 2. And a kick out again by Reed. Johnny Glow, thank you for liking the stream. In comes Luke Everett out of nowhere. Everett just dropped Hagen Carr from behind. We got a cover on the Omega Kid. 2. Omega Kid. And it leaves the House of Spades alone with Hagen Carr. And a spear. Reed Lane now. Landing shots all over Hagen Carr. Oh, and he gets caught. He went for the spinning heel kick and he got caught. Hagen Carr catching Lane. Lane again with a shot to the back. Enziguri misses. Hagen Carr dominating both members of the House of Spades. And in out of nowhere comes Everett. And a clothesline. Hagen Carr in a bad way. Hagen Carr goes dropped by Everett. Or by Lane. A cover now by Reed. 2. And the House of Spades are going to steal one. Are you kidding me? The House of Spades landing a #1 contendership spot and will challenge the White Dragons at XFW Stormfront. 25-car pileup on the highways what this match turned into. And the House of Spades coming out smelling like roses. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see our Facebook followers tomorrow on XFW Extra. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time on XFW.